guys, this is Shear from Yerushalayim, Ira Kodesh, and I just thought I'd share a couple of thoughts as we're leading up towards the festival of Chanukah. Chanukah, of course, being the festival of lights, and it's appropriate timing to be talking about and considering light. We're progressing more and more into winter time, shorter days, longer evenings, lots of cloudy skies starting to happen. We're still waiting for the blessing of rain, and we're wondering what, with the prayers taking place 3 times a day, we're praying for rain. What is stopping the rain from happening? So let's consider a couple of things. The first thing is, as you're all aware, and I've mentioned before in other videos, that we're currently going through a plague. It's not the first one that's happened, although some people seem to respond on social media as though it is the first. We've had the plague that took place at the time of Rabbi Akiva. There was a plague at the time of Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, and he passed away due to contracting tuberculosis. There was a plague at the time of the Holy Ari, Rav Yitzchak Luria. There have been all sorts of plagues that have taken place, and it makes one wonder, what is it that we could be doing? What is it that Hashem might be upset about? So a couple of thoughts related to this. What could we do to push away the darkness, to bring in more light? Well, if you think about being in a darkened room, the main thing that helps to turn that dark room to be in a state that you're able to see the furniture and to see where you're going, to see what it is around you, that hopefully there's some beautiful decor. Maybe you've also got some sforim that you can be able to read. What helps is to flip that switch and be able to have the light coming on. And it takes just striking a match or lighting a candle to be able to dispel the darkness. So it is in Judaism. And I was thinking today about another concept. A lot of people are talking on various email groups, various social media about going traveling. They're wanting their passports to be able to go traveling. And I wanted to inspire you to consider a different type of traveling, a different type of journey, lots of different modes of transport. You can be able to do some space travel, some time travel. You can dive into the depths of the sea, of the ocean, of the waters of Torah. And of course, it is the study of Torah that I'm referring to. Many people might ask, during the times that we're in after the fall of the second Beis Hamikdash, where is God? What is going on with the plagues, with all the natural disasters? Where can we find God? And of course, the answer that the Torah gives is that God can be found in the 4 amot of halacha. So we need to explain what is an amma, how much is that, what is halacha. Of course, halacha is Torah law, and the Torah law gives us rules or guidelines. It's our manual, if you will, for how to navigate our journey through this world and through our lifetime, however long we're in this lifetime, and whatever we might need to have to correct from a previous lifetime, whatever we're preparing for future generations, preparing for our journey on to the next world. And with all of that, the guideline for us is through learning halacha. Now, for those who don't enjoy learning Torah law, you might say, but what else is there? As you can see behind me, there are many, many sforim. This shelf right behind me is on the one side, on the end, you see some books of Chumash and Tanakh. The side closer to me, there are 3 books of Gemara, and all of those books in between are all to do with the topic of Sofrot. And my husband has become a sofer. He teaches Sofrot as well as writing. And I wanted to share a very beautiful testimonial that's come through just recently.
I want to give a very warm recommendation for Harav Eliyahu Shear, a wonderful man, a great teacher in Klal Yisrael, very, very knowledgeable in Torah, gives great Divrei Torah, great Shiurim, great writer. I give him my full recommendation. All the best.
So a lot of people write in and they say, I'd like to learn to be a sofer, and it's rather like the request that was made to Hillel, teach me the Torah while standing on one leg. People presume that sofrut is just an art. You have to master how to do a form of calligraphy, and then you can get writing all sorts of beautiful text. It obviously is not quite like that. There are rules upon rules upon rules, and as many books as my husband have, there are more books that are obtainable. So I want to encourage you to watch this short testimonial. And
hi, my name is Dr. Dean Gerson. I'm a ear, nose and throat specialist and Moyle in Johannesburg, South Africa. I've been learning with Rabbi Eliyahu Shear for the past year and a half. We have been learning Safrut together, we've been learning Nida together, and I love the program that we learn because it is so well prepared. Rabbi puts in tremendous effort, so much extra content. Every share is recorded and posted onto YouTube so I can review it later. He gives answers to all the questions. We do practical writing sessions, and my personality, I like learning things which are very masudara and in order, and the rabbi does everything in a perfect order, and it has been very good for me. It has changed my life. I love learning Safrut with him. I love learning Nida with him. I love his way of teaching. I love the effort he puts in, and my life has changed from learning with him, and I've benefited tremendously. So I would recommend to anyone learning with Rabbi Eliyahu Shear. And if anyone would like to contact me personally for reference, I'd be happy to do that. And I wish you much hatzlocha in your learning, Rabbi Shear, and to any future Talmidim who are going to be learning with you.
Testimonials is to encourage you to join us in sharing more Torah online. We have a YouTube channel, my husband's channel. I will link at the end of this video, this short video. You can watch videos, playlists on a range of different topics. You can learn some more of the Gemara, as you see behind me. You can learn some of Mesilat Yesharim. You can learn, I have to look and remind myself, you can learn something about Tanya. You can learn some Torah stories, some words of inspiration. And for those of you who are wanting a more personal touch, that's the purpose of these testimonials, is to encourage you to become a part of what we're doing and to sign up to learn in person. We're happy to teach small groups as well. The Torah learning is predominantly done by my husband. He teaches all sorts of topics, Chatan lessons, Sofrut lessons. He'll learn with you or for you in the merit of an Aliyah Neshama, if you're interested. That would obviously be the most appropriate, would be learning some of Mishnah, and there are all sorts of other topics that are possible. Just yesterday we were discussing a fascinating question that was sent in on a thought-provoking concept and a question from the Chumash. My husband spent a lot of time delving into all sorts of commentaries and coming up with a lengthy answer. Now, in order to do that, we encourage you to please become a partner with us. Help us to be able to be more involved in doing these videos, obtaining better equipment so that we can do more effective, more quality videos. And for that, we have a number of options available. We have 2 Patreon pages that are an option for you. We have a growing range of books and notebooks and journals. I'm hoping to add some other workbooks. Those are all, the notebooks, journals, and workbooks are currently all under $10, so that's an easy way to become a part of supporting the spread of Torah, and it helps you also in your improving whatever phase of your daily life that you're working on. If you'd like a little bit of guidance from my husband, Rabbi Eliyahu Shear, he gives wonderful guidance, all Torah-based. There's really no better life coaching than what you'll find from the wisdom from the Torah. So I encourage you to sign up, subscribe to his playlist, and become a partner in all the many different ways that we have available for you to join us and share in spreading the beauty and the light of Torah and help to dispel this darkness, and hopefully by working together we can quicken and hasten the redemption and an end to this plague that we're going through. So it's just a couple of thoughts for you. I hope you've enjoyed these testimonials. If you've learnt with Rabbi Eliyahu Shear, or perhaps you've taken a color lesson or something else, had some other services from me, we encourage you to add to our videos so that we can prepare a testimonial page on our website and encourage others to come on board and be involved in spreading Torah and acts of loving kindness. So it's Shoshana Shear from the heart of Yerushalayim, and wishing you a blessed day and lots of light as we prepare for Chanukah just in a short while.